Well, here I am, week 4 of my hepatitis C treatment, including the new miracle drug Incivek, and I've just finished taking Piper out for a walk. It's been a bit of a long day for me today. I've actually been suffering a lot of side effects this past few weeks during the treatment, but specifically this past week. And I actually just came from getting my blood work done. Needles and blood work is something you can never really get used to, but I've got to get used to it because unfortunately looks like I'm going to have to go minimum 28 times for blood work while I'm on treatment. This is to check what my blood cell count is at and what my bone marrow count is at, make sure everything's okay. And some weeks I'm actually going to have to be tested twice. So this week we're in week 4, and it's particularly an important week because this Friday I'm going to have to go to the Ottawa Civic Hospital to get tested for the Hep C virus at the hospital. And basically what is going to happen is I'm going to be tested to see if the virus can be found in my blood, and if it cannot be found in my blood on the 4th week, they're going to call it a rapid virological response. This does not mean I'm cured. It just means that the Hep C is not detectable in my blood. I also had a rapid virological response on my last treatment. Unfortunately, it was not a sustained viral response and I was not cured. I went through interferon and ribavirin treatment alone last treatment, no Incivek included, and I took the treatment for 19 weeks. Suffered a lot of side effects, only for the disease to come back. So even if I do get a rapid virological response this time, I'm going to be very happy, very excited, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too much until I hear from the doctors that I get that sustained virological response and I am cured of Hep C. One of the side effects I've experienced the last few weeks is not a very fun one to talk about: anal itching and irritation. I had to get prescribed this medication to help take care of that. Luckily it's not hemorrhoids or anything, but it's definitely very uncomfortable. So right now I haven't taken my second dose of ribavirin pills today. Ribavirin pills are the other types of daily pills that I take. I take 3 of these in the morning and 3 of these around dinner time. I'm not going to eat too much for dinner right now because my appetite is pretty much shot from all this medication. I have a taste of just almost tastes like battery acid in my mouth, and even though I've hardly been eating, my stomach feels like I've just finished a huge feast at a buffet. So lots of stuff to get used to. So last time when I was on Hep C treatment, I only took 4 of these ribavirin pills total. Now I take 3 in the morning and 3 around dinner time. So it's quite a lot of medication on top of the Incivek, and on top of this is the interferon. So right now, while we're in my kitchen again, we're going to check what my weight is at. Last time we checked it was October 15th, which was the first day of my treatment. We are now November 5th, which is the first day of my 4th week of my Hep C treatment. So we'll see if I've lost any weight. I certainly feel like I probably have because I feel a lot weaker. So right now I am 273.2. So I started off at 281.8. So there's definitely a bit of a decrease in my weight, and this is week 4 out of 24 weeks, so I'm going to do everything I can to fight these side effects head on. Another side effect that I've experienced that I haven't spoke about much is the lack of sleep. It's been extremely hard to sleep, and lack of sleep is actually a form of torture. So that's definitely one that's getting to me, but I will not give up. I will not quit. This is only the beginning, and I'm going to beat hepatitis C. I'll see you in week 5.